you've certainly seen a rapid rise back above 57,000. What's driving it?
It's really astonishing. To your point, it's above 2 trillion now, and it's astonishing because just 2 years ago, the market cap was at 890, and this was at the depths of the bear market. So now it's back above 2.2, and at its highest, Bitcoin, the whole market cap rather of the crypto assets was at 2.7. So why is Bitcoin up this much? Obviously, Bitcoin is the biggest coin. It's driving the rally higher. It's up 12% this week, 32% this year. It's really because of a slew of reasons. The optimism around Bitcoin ETFs, we have the halving, and you throw in there Michael Saylor buying Bitcoin ETFs. And of course, if you go more macro, you add that the Fed is easing. So that obviously drives risk assets, and Bitcoin is one of them. So it's green on the screen. It's just really a lot of optimism out there.
Well, Isabelle, you mentioned the halving. Obviously, that is up and coming. I just wonder how much market pricing is already reflecting the anticipation of that. What's the sentiment around that event?
The sentiment towards halving is really positive because if you go by history, the last 3 halvings saw Bitcoin's price rise. So just for the uninitiated, halving is basically when they cut down the reward that miners receive into half. So now miners receive 6.125 per block of Bitcoin, and now they're going to receive around 3. And just for context, when Bitcoin was launched around 2009, miners received up to 50. So this is really the scarcity play here of Bitcoin. There are only 21 million coins, and that's why a lot of people are saying that it's a great inflation hedge. And now Bitcoin is outperforming a lot of traditional risk assets, including equities, the NASDAQ, the S&P, and even gold. So that's why a lot of folks are really bullish about the space.
How should investors consider what's already been priced in here?
I think that's the number one thing, because Bitcoin these days hasn't been as volatile. Back then, when you see bad news, you see a dip. When you see good news, there's a rise. But then now it seems like the optimism is a lot more steady, mainly because it's powered by a number of things and not just one random headline. You see the ETF space, you see a lot of institutional investors really piling into Bitcoin. With the ETF, that's really the number one vehicle, and there's now a net 6.1 billion inflows so far for the 9 Bitcoin ETFs at least.